Hey everybody, it's Gabe Salinas here from Window Ninjas, and today I got a juicy one for you. Listen, all you guys out there that are looking at buying a franchise or buying a business or something, in the business industry, man, pay attention to this. Before you buy that franchise, man, before you buy that business, man, before you start anything, man, don't throw your life savings into the next great opportunity. You gotta ask yourself a couple of questions first. First of all, man, check this out. Are you buying a job? Ask yourself that. Am I buying a job or am I building a business? Two complete different things. Because man, those things right there, like I just said, they are not the same. And a lot of people don't figure it out until they're 6 months in, tired, stressed, answering the phones at dinner, chasing employees, apologizing to angry customers, and wondering why this freedom business feels more like a prison sentence with a logo on it. Man, you don't want that. Listen, and I say all this with love because I have been there. I've cleaned the windows. I have answered the phones. I've climbed the ladders. I've dealt with angry customers. I've had the truck break down on me. I've had employees not show up. I've had my schedule explode like a cheap lawn chair at a family cookout. Man, good times. So I know the difference between owning a business and owning a job that just comes with more headaches, right? So pay attention to this because a lot of people want to get into business and they think it's just going to be all great and wonderful, right? And there is a lot of perks to owning a business. I would not change it for anything. But you got to understand that there's going to be some pitfalls involved and you got to get your head wrapped up around it, right? Because a lot of people get interested in business ownership because they want freedom. They want more control over their time. They want more control over their income. They want to build something for their family. And they just want to stop depending on somebody else to decide their future. Man, and I pat them on the back all day long. I'm with you. I agree with you. You are absolutely correct. And you get my respect. I completely respect where your head's at. And that's why a lot of people start looking at franchising, right? Because they definitely know that it's an easier way for them to get into a business. Somebody's already gone through all the pitfalls and solved those pitfalls to make it easier on them. Makes complete sense, right? But this is where people get confused. Buying a franchise is not the finish line, not at all. It's the starting line. You gotta get your head in that mode, right? You don't just buy freedom, you gotta build freedom. And that right there is a huge difference. Think about what I just said. You don't buy freedom, you build freedom, okay? Focus on that. It's kind of like buying a gym membership. Everybody's been there, done that, bought that gym membership, right? But when you bought the gym membership, were you thinking that you just bought abs? Nah, man. You bought access. What'd you get access to? You got access to that gym. You still got to show up. You still got to sweat. You got to do the reps. You got to eat properly. Man, and you got to stop pretending that queso dip at 10:30 at night is part of your bulking phase, right? No, man, come on. You know better than that. Business works the same way. A franchise gives you access to the system, the training, the brand, the support, the playbook, and it gives you a clear path. But you still have to execute. Now, buying a job, when you buy a job, you become the business. I see this so often, every single day. All these people have gotten into business and they just bought themselves a job. It's basically what they did, right? Because you're the salesperson, you're the scheduler, you're the technician, you're the manager, you're the complaint department, you're the marketing department, you're the person who's answering the phone while you're trying to eat a sandwich in your truck. Does that seem like time freedom or financial freedom? Not to me. And in the beginning, man, let's be honest. Look, every business owner has to do some of that. I have done it myself, right? And there's nothing wrong with getting your hands dirty. I encourage that. And at Window Ninjas, We respect the work. Hey, look, we got to wash houses, clean gutters, wash windows. Man, we do all of that, man, and we have fun doing it. It's not a bad job. It's easy work, what we consider to be easy work. Listen, I started with the squeegee in my hand, okay? Man, I really do love this industry. I still believe window cleaning is one of the greatest businesses in the world when it's done right. But if the entire business depends on you forever, man, you just didn't build a business, man. You built yourself a busier job. Is that really what you're looking for? You know, it's kind of like buying a restaurant and then becoming the cook, the waiter, the dishwasher, the host, man. Oh, and the accountant. Plus, you got to be the guy spinning that sign over there at the road, man. Eat here. And at some point, you got to ask, man, am I building a company or did I just create the most stressful job I've ever had? I see it every day. Now, what's building a business? Let me teach you about that. Building a business means you are creating something bigger than just you. Let me say that again. Building a business means that you are creating something bigger than you, okay? You're learning how to hire people. You are learning how to lead people. You're learning how to train those people. But you're also learning how to follow systems. You're learning how to read numbers. What do your numbers look like every day? What numbers are important, okay? You're learning how to create a customer service experience that gets people to call you back over and over and over again. And they leave you great reviews and they tell their neighbors about you. That's the game. The service is what we sell, right? But the business is what we build. And at Window Ninjas, we clean windows. Oh, we clean a lot of windows all day, every day. But we also do pressure washing, gutter cleaning, dryer vent cleaning, and man, in the holiday season, Christmas time, man, we get to put up holiday lights. We take our lights, put them on our customers' homes, we maintain those lights, we take them down, we store them away for them, man. It's a great business, right? But if you think this business is only about soap, water, ladders, squeegees, man, you are missing the entire picture, right? There's a lot more to it because the real business is leadership. The real business is sales. The real business is marketing. The real business is customer service. You see how I keep coming up with different things that the business is all about, right? The business is about hiring good people, training them well, holding them accountable, and creating a brand people trust in your local market. I mean, that's what we're all about. And that's how you stop buying your job and start building a business. It's just that simple, okay? Now, what's the advantage of owning a franchise? Man, there's a lot of advantages. And that's where franchise systems matter. Because when you start completely from scratch, you are trying to figure everything out, and you're doing it by trial and error. How much money does that cost you? How much time and energy does that cost you? You got to think about that, okay? What should I charge? How do I answer the phone? How do I train my service technicians? How do I schedule the jobs? How do I handle customer complaints? How do I do marketing? Man, that's the number one question I get the most. I get that question asked to me all the time from competitors too, okay? How about hiring? Man, where do you find great people? I got a system for that. How do I know if I'm making money or just staying busy? Another great question, right? But let me tell you something. Busy doesn't always mean profitable. There's a lot of people that get that stuff wrong, okay? Man, a hamster on that little wheel, man, he's busy. Is he going anywhere? You know, he's just running in a circle all day long, going nowhere, and probably wondering why nobody has upgraded him to a bigger wheel. Come on, guys, right? Do you want your business to be like that? Listen, you can be busy all day and still not build anything that gives you any sense of freedom. And at Window Ninjas, man, we are not handing somebody a bucket and saying, good luck. You go be the window cleaning warrior, man. We got your back, right? May the squeegee be with you. That's what we're gonna tell them next time. Go off, young Jedi. Listen, man, I'm kidding. We're helping franchise owners build professional exterior cleaning businesses, and we do it with training, systems, marketing support. We have call centers that answer every single one of our phone calls for all of our franchises. Man, we give accounting lessons, guidance, and real experience from people who have actually done the work. Man, we train so much, we educate so much, man. We give, right? And that is really what matters. How many people are going to give that much to you, right? Because the goal is not to figure out every mistake on your own. The goal is to follow a proven path, execute the system, and build momentum faster than you could do it alone. That's part of being a team, right? So let me be real clear with you. This isn't magic. I'm not pulling a rabbit out of my hat, okay? This is not passive income day one. I hate that word, passive income. I guess it means something, but man, people get it wrong. You know, this is not buy a franchise, sit on the beach, drink your margaritas, and wait for the checks to fall out of the sky. No, man, no. Okay, because if that's what you're looking for, man, Window Ninjas is probably not the right fit for you. And that's okay. Because we're looking for builders. We're looking for people who want to lead. And that's a hard person to find. Not a lot of people want to lead other people these days. We want people who want to serve their community. Man, that's so important. It's always overlooked by so many. And we want people who want to create jobs. That's so important in today's society, right? We want people who want to learn the business, follow the systems, and build something real in their backyard, right? Freedom is built by doing the right work, the right way, and with the right systems behind you. Let me say that one more time. Freedom is built doing the right work, the right way, with the right systems behind you. Go write that down. So here's the question I want you guys to think about. Do you want to be self-employed, or do you want to become a business owner? Self-employed means everything depends on you. Business owner means you are building people, systems, leadership, and momentum. Self-employed means you are stuck in the day-to-day forever. You're that hamster on the wheel. Do you want to be that guy? Probably not. Gets old. I'm sure that hamster's getting tired of like running in the same spot over and over and over and over and over again, right? Business owners means that you are building something that can eventually grow beyond your personal labor. That's what you're driving for, okay? Because that's where the opportunity is. Not just cleaning windows, not just pressure washing houses or pressure washing driveways and sidewalks, not just putting your hand in a dirty gutter and scooping out all that fine, nasty debris that smells wonderful, right? Not cleaning out dryer vents every single day, man, and not putting up the holiday lighting yourself, man, right? It's just not about that, right? The opportunity is building a real local service company with the brand, a playbook, a support system, and a path. That's what you're looking for, okay? And that's what we're building over here at Window Ninjas. We're not trying to be the cheapest guy in town with a ladder, hanging out of the back of a pickup truck with a business card printed at the copy store. No. We're not about that, okay? What we're doing is we're building a professional service company, plain and simple, okay? Professionalism matters, right? There's a reason why people watch NFL and NBA on the weekends and on a Wednesday night and a Monday night, right? Those guys are professionals. They're leaders. They're supportive, man. And that's the same thing we're doing over here at Window Ninjas. We are building a professional service company, multiple of them, multiple locations throughout the Southeast right now. We're growing even faster, and we're just reaching out as far as we can, right? Clean trucks, trained technicians, man, strong customer service, real follow-up, real systems, real reviews, real support. Man, we have all of that, okay? Because customers do not just want somebody that just shows up. Here I am, I'm on your front porch. What do you want me to do today? Nah, man. They want somebody that they can trust. They want professionalism. They want good communication, back and forth, right? And they want the job done right. That's what our customers want. Everybody just wants their job done and done correctly, right? And they want it done with a smile on your face, man. They want people out there that are happy to do the work and happy to serve. And when you can deliver that consistently, man, you are not just another service provider, man, because there's a lot of service providers out there in the world, right? But they're not all created equal, right? You want to become the company people remember. You want to be the guy that they go tell their neighbor about and say, you need to use Gabe and his team over at Ninjas. Man, those guys are awesome, right? That's what you want, right? And that's where the systems matter. That's where the brands matter. That's where training matters. That's where all of the support that we help on the back end for you guys matters. And that's why the right franchise system can make a huge difference. So, here's your call to action, guys. If you are looking into business ownership, don't just stop asking yourself, what can I buy today? Flip that question around and ask, what can I build today? Ask, who's going to train me? Who's going to educate me? Ask, what systems are already in place? Ask, how am I going to get customers? Ask, hey, who's going to answer my phones? How do I learn the numbers, right? Ask these are questions that you should be asking. How do I go from operator to owner? Man, that's a great question. When I hear people ask me that question, oh man, I get excited because I know now they're paying attention. They bought in. They're like, I get this, man, right? Because that right there is a completely different conversation. And we'll follow up with that on another little episode here soon. But if you're looking for a passive promise, man, we're probably not your people. No. Nope. Listen, I don't clean windows anymore. I'm in an office. I run this company, right? But it's still not passive income, right? If you're looking for a real opportunity to build a business, serve your community, lead a team, and work towards time freedom and financial freedom, then we should talk. We should definitely talk. Go to windowninjas.com/franchise. Fill out the form, little form request. Our team's going to reach out to you, schedule a call, and we'll help you learn what it takes to become part of the Window Ninjas system. And remember, you are not buying a job. When you come over here with us, man, and you look into our system, man, you are not buying a job. Not at all, right? You are building a business. Keep shining.